Well, good afternoon. Mr. Tim here. Hi to everybody out there in Winthrop. Missing everybody at the art factory, and I hope my students are doing as well as we are over here. Today I want to do some artwork with you guys. We're going to do some mosaic garden stones. Let's paint some mosaic garden stones, okay? And a few things you're going to be needing is obviously some stones. You're going to need some markers or some crayons, some watercolor paints. You can get some acrylic paints, Sharpies, markers, whatever you like, some rocks, and maybe a little bit of newspaper so we don't make some mess on the table. But if you're having a hard time finding the rocks, I'm going to give you a clue to where you can find them. Okay. There. Here's a place where you can find your rocks. If you're having a hard time, come on down to the Winthrop Public Library. It's right here. And I put a couple of hundred rocks down here on the ground. You guys can come down and pick them up. I put some baggies right inside the door. Please come help yourself. And I'll see you back at the house. Hey, welcome back. Now that you got your rocks, get them all washed up. Get them all cleaned up. Bring them out to your table with all your colors. And like I've got a few of my rocks right here. I told you to get about 15 or 20. I did. I grabbed 15, and I did start some earlier, but that's going to be for later in the video. To give you some ideas of what we're trying to do here is make little garden mosaics for potted plants. Okay, a lot of us have made like this big one. I'm going to make this big one right here. I'm going to say a nice word like love, and I'm going to decorate it up a little bit, and we'll just set it in the pot, and it's going to look pretty just like that, you know. But we're going to do some other things too, like let's say here with these rocks here, I can make an eye, and an eye, and I can make a nose, and I can make some lips. Look at there, I've got a face. Now what if I painted these eyes, these a nose, and these lips, and I sat it inside a great big pot somebody might have? That would look very cute in there, pretty. But today, you know me, I'm always inspired by nature, and I love the flowers. I've been doing flowers for a long time now, all year. I'm going to take these flowers and I'm going to arrange these rocks like this into a nice little flower. And I'm going to pick some colors, and I might even put a little stem on it. Okay, so I'm going to get my rocks, and I am going to get ready to paint them. We can put some newspaper down for those of you, like I know some of you make a pretty big mess. You might need more paper. But anyhow, I'm going to get some colors, and I think I'm going to use some red, and I'm going to use some orange, and I'm going to use some yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna do like the painter does. Okay, the painter taught me one time that we're supposed to, you know, like have a background, and then our details are gonna go on top of it. So I'm gonna paint the base color to all of my flower right now, and I want the base color of my flower in the middle, because this is going to be a love flower. All of my mosaics are going to say some sort of a message, a word of inspiration, power of peace or kindness. We need much more in this world, this crazy time that we're living in. But anyway, I'm going to use, these are my petals, and this is going to be the middle of my flower. So what I'm going to do is give it a nice base coat. And you can use your paints or your colors or your markers or your crayons. And you know, if you're out there listening, girls, specifically Addison or Aria or Calliope, Grandma Terry would love to have one of these in her pot. Oh my goodness, all those pots she's got out back, that would look beautiful. But anyway, I'm quickly just putting on the background, and that's going to be my middle color. And I've got my paper towel for my messes as usual. I'm going to clean out my brush and I'm going to do the same with the other color. Try that out for what? And the base color for all of these is going to be yellow. So quickly, I'm going to put a coat of yellow on there. So I hope everybody's out there is doing as well as I am. It's been kind of crazy lately, just kind of cooped up in the house and doing a lot of nothing. I'm trying to find ways to connect with the students. Oh, I miss you guys so much. I think about classes every day, but maybe this way we can do some art together. Let me know if you want to do some more. But anyhow, there's a yellow one, and here's a yellow one. Cut. Did you hear me? Okay then, now that we have all of our yellow ones painted and our red ones painted, now is the fun part where we have to let them dry. I know some of you guys out there get a little impatient sometimes, but this time we want them to let them get really dry on a nice clean plate, and we're going to set them aside. Alright, and I'm going to continue on our project. I have already dried ones. Okay, here's the other 6 rocks that I painted earlier, and this one is going to be a turtle. Okay, I'm going to make a little turtle. There's his little feetsies, there's his little head, and we're going to paint him just like that. He's going to be kind of cute. There's a lot of different things that we can make with our rocks, whatever you decide you want to come up with. So there we go, we have a little turtle, and I'm going to decorate him some more. I painted all of them green, and then I painted his shell all yellow with the blue polka dots all over it, and I've got out my colors here, and I'm having a hard time deciding, but I'm going to do some more blue polka dots on his feet, so they kind of match a little bit. So if this is going to be his front, I'm going to paint his front. Okay, let's make him the same size and make him a little bit smaller. I think I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. We'll find a smaller brush. There we go. There's a nice one. Okay, and when I do my polka dots, I just do one big dot, so it's really thick. Okay, and I'm just going to do the fronts of his little fins. And it'll kind of match his shell a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to do his little fins over here. And do the same thing. Each time I just do one little dot, and I give a little more paint. And I just do one more little dot there. You can make stripes, you can make lines, you can make it multiple colors. Whatever you like today. And I'm going to do some spots on his head. On both sides. We have spots on both sides. Also, we're going to have to give him some ties. Let's give him some ties before we go any further. So he's looking at us. Let's see here. His eyes are going to be way over. One eye right here. And we're going to put one eye over here. That was a little bit bigger. Too much paint on the brush. Oop, and I had a little bit too much on my brush, so I'm wiping it off a little bit with my finger. It's going to be just fine. Maybe I make the other side now, make it just a little bit bigger because I don't want to put too much on it again. There we go. Then you can always grab yourself a little bit of that green. And paint right over your mess up. All good. No one will ever know. So while those are drying, I'm going to find us another color. And I think the other color is going to be red. But I need even smaller dots. This time I want to do even tinier. Alright. I'm going to need a lot of tiny ones. A lot of tiny ones. So I'm going to take a little tiny brush. Get a little tiny bit on there. I can make little tiny dots. And I'm just going to kind of go around all of my dots to give my turtle shell a little bit of texture while those blue dots are drying down there. I'll give these ones some texture. Adds a little bit more color. cut. Now we're going to do some yellow spots around the blue spots. Very nice. I'm going to let's give him some. Let's finish his eyes. He's looking pretty close to done. I think I'm going to give him a mouth. Give him the big smiley lips. Let's see here. Give him some big red lips. You know how them turtles got those big red lips. Take a look here. Give him a nice big smile. I see we need to put some yellow dots on the side of his head. He's all matched up. And I think he needs a little bit more dark color and he'll be all finished. and a couple for his head. And voila. Now it's time to let him dry. And we'll finish it up as soon as he's finished drying. Welcome back, and we're going to start on the flower now. It's all dried up and the turtle is drying, and we are going to give this a little more color. Once that I painted yellow, this is going to be a love flower, and this is a yellow love flower, and it's got a nice heart of red in the middle, but I want to give the petals a little more color, so I'm going to use a little bit of this orange and a little bit of this yellow. I'm kind of gooping on there pretty good, and I'm going to just kind of let the colors blend a little bit in there, not necessarily in any particular way, but just to give it some changing of the colors. And I do want all my strokes to try to go in the same direction. And there's some a little yellow more, some a little orange more. It's okay. This doesn't have to be perfect. I want to get some mixture of colors in here, just so it's got some shade going on there. And it's pretty thick, and I give it a little bit of texture. And flowers aren't perfectly smooth, so they're very soft, but they're a little bumpy. So now I got some orange and yellow on there. Looks like it wants a little bit more yellow on it. It does. A little bit more. And now I'm going to get them back in a little order here again. And I have a nice little flower pattern. And now I have a little more color going into my flower. But I need some dark. I need to throw off some of the red. So I'm going to take my red, I'm going to do big hearts. They don't look like hearts, more like dots or little part of the heart to match the heart of the flower. Clean my brush again, dry it off real good, and use the great big brush. This time I'm going to do some great big splotch. One there, one there. Great big ones. All the way around. Whole flower. Great big blocks. These are looking like little Easter eggs. They look just like little Easter eggs. Here's going to be the petals to my love flower. I'm going to put it in my wife's Mary's plant. She has a desert rose that I think it would look very nice in. And I got a little bit on there, but that's all right. That's all right. That flower is just bringing out some extra red over there. Very good. And I have a nice. You know, I still can't wait to spin around that a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to leave it there for the time being. And we got some red on our flower now. I'm going to work on the middle flower. And I wanted to add some sort of a message. And this is my love flower, so I'm going to put a little heart on it just by using little dots. And now that I have my heart shape, I can fill it in a little bit. Rock's moving along. I'm gonna hold my rock. My rock is dry. There. Look. Look like that.
Oh, okay.
Not too much on there. There's a little heart, and I'm going to fix it up a little bit. I'm going to touch it with the red a little bit. I'm trying to fix it up just a hair. Are you filming me?
Mm-hmm.
That's the heart. And let's put some white on the flower itself. And we'll call it a. Oh, let's see. I want to do this way. I'm still going to turn this one around. I like this one better this way. There we have a nice little love flower. We'll let this dry for a moment. We'll clear coat them and we'll put them in our pots. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I've let them dry for a little while. This one might be a little bit wet, but I got my little love heart and then I got my little turtle. I used a Sharpie and just drew some words on there. Peace, love, and art. And I hope you keep art in your repertoire of things to do today and tomorrow. I would like to see some of your artwork. I would really like to see some of your flower pots when you get done. That would be really cool. But I'm going to clear coat them. And this was one of the things you might want to do. You don't have to do it, but it'll last longer, and I like the shiny look of it. And this takes a few tries, okay, like you do a really simple, light little coat, that's it. Just one light little coat. And you're going to have to let that coat dry. And let that coat dry for maybe I don't know, an hour or two. Let it get good and hard. And do this 2 or 3 times. And once you get it to that point where it's shiny after it dries, it'll be pretty well sealed. If you want to seal the bottom, just really wait for the top. I'm not going to seal the bottom. I'm only going to seal the top so that they're shiny. And we'll be back to put them on display. We'll see you soon. Well, hey, welcome back. I did the coats of the clear coat, and I'm put them on display for us. And I think they turned out really great. And I hope you had a lot of fun doing that with me today. And hopefully we can do some more of these. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. I miss all of you. Hope to see you in class real soon.